Asked a question. Here's what I found.
At McKinney Talk, we're always on the lookout for interesting spots, and I found another one that you might not have already discovered. Tell me if this sounds interesting. The least expensive bar in town. You can grab a free bag of popcorn. You can play pool or shuffleboard, enjoy the music, or even a cigar in an adjoining smoking room. Or you can just sit at the bar and listen to veterans tell their military stories. If that interests you, then you might need to know about the Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW, Post 2150.
We're actually open to anybody that wants to come in.
Okay.
We're open to the public. We're open 7 days a week, open at noon, and normally close around 9 unless it's Friday or Saturday.
That's VFW Postmaster Jim Nick Nichols. He's been at the helm since 2015, but this VFW has been around a lot longer.
Our charter started in September of 1936. The reason this is started, across the street used to be a VA hospital. So that's why we're located where we are, and down the street is the American Legion. So we were handy to the VA hospital. And in the late 40s, early 50s, a man named Sam Rayburn, who was Speaker of the House, moved the VA hospital to Bonham, which that's where he was from. Sam Rayburn was one of the most powerful speakers of the House that we've ever had. But he's the one that moved the VA, and now it's, of course, the McKinney Job Corps. But anyway, that's some of the history of our post.
But you're still plugging along, and it looks like just based on every time I've come in, you've got people in here hanging out, talking. You've got the pool table, you've got the billiards or the shuffleboard.
Yes, sir.
You got. It seems like there's a community here that's pretty regular.
We have a good group of, I guess, camaraderie. You know, we get to tell old stories and things like that. And we're growing. We're getting a lot of people moved into McKinney, a lot of veterans. We actually service a good part of Collin County, like, of course, McKinney, Anna, Melissa, Salina, and Prosper. But we're trying to encourage young people to come in, and you got your Desert Storm people coming in, Iraq, Iran, and we're trying to keep pushing for younger people.
Yeah.
But we're thriving. We enjoy getting out in the community. We do a lot of community activities, and it's a friendly place. It's a family place. We're very family oriented, and anyway, that's kind of our background.
Yeah. You got pretty good prices on beers here, I've noticed, and your beverages. It should draw some folks in. I'll bet that's one of the good reasons you've always got people back here, right?
Well, I tell you what, that's why I started coming out here, to be honest with you. We came out here we probably came out here for 10 years before I joined. So, but the prices were so good. They beat everything in town. And that helps a lot.
Tell me about the tank. That was the thing that caught my attention. I'm coming home after golfing at Ocala, and I see this full-size tank parked out front. Didn't even know you guys were here. What model of tank is that?
It's a Sherman tank. It was actually purchased by the city of McKinney, and I understand that they probably paid about $500 after World War II for it. They had it shipped down, I think, from around Kansas, somewhere around Kansas City, and it went into the park, Finch Park, which is the south part of McKinney. The problem is the top, they didn't weld it down. And they had a kid out there playing one day, and that fell on his head, like to killed him. So the city decided they didn't want the liability any longer, so they contacted the VFW and said, would y'all take this tank off our hands? So we did. So they had it moved here. They welded that hatch down so it can't be open. There's no motor in it, but it's one, I guess people recognize us from that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our symbol here.
How do you guys help local veterans other than giving them a place to hang out with similar guys?
James is our service officer. He helps them with claims through the VA, does an excellent job, but he helps the veterans with their disability claims. We have what we call a relief fund. Each year, twice a year, we hand out Buddy Poppies, and we take donations, and that money goes into a specific fund, which is called relief. That money is to help veterans. You have veterans come in here that need gas, or they need clothes for a new job, need a place to stay. We have limited funds, but we can help veterans that are down on their luck that need some money. So that's how we help the veterans.
So where do you bury the guys that do stolen honor and come in and try to get handouts? Do we have the place out back? We put them in a garden?
No, we try to, and James is good. He's got a lot of outlets for veterans. We can only do so much because of our limited funds that we have. But there's various veteran organizations that we can refer them to that either maybe give them housing or help them get back on their feet again. But that's something we've always prided ourselves in. And our relief fund is strictly for relief. That money cannot be used for anything else other than to help veterans. So that's one of our top priorities, really and truly, because we're all brothers. We've all been in the military, and we want to help each other out. Well, I tell you, several years ago, this has probably been 7 years ago, we had David Allen Coe here, and that was quite a deal.
Did you get that wild man up on the stage?
Oh, yes. Oh, he did a performance for us. That's great. We worked out a deal with him. My wife knew him, and we worked out a deal. He was coming down to, he lived in Cincinnati, but he was coming down for Willie Nelson's, vacation party or picnic, what he calls it. Yeah. Anyway, he was coming through McKinney. So we worked out a deal. He was going to spend the night at Windstar. The next morning, come up here or come down here and play. So we had to pay him. All we had to do is pay his band members. We had to fill up his bus with gas with $600, and we had to feed him steaks. He didn't take any money at all, but he came in, and we had 150 tickets that we sold. This place was packed, but we had the police in here. They had to escort him up to the stage and back out. We served him steak. Said it's the best steak he ever had. But anyway, he performed for about 3 hours, and it was quite an ordeal. That's probably our top person to come in, but it was really nice.
And there you have it, the VFW Post 2150. It's located at 1710 Church Street. To find out about all the regular public events staged there, or if you're a veteran in need or you want to join the org, go to vfwpost2150.org. If you haven't been yet, it's definitely worth a visit.